Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Fifi and Gigi's Tarot reading. Thank you very much, Cancer, for joining me. Hope you're all doing absolutely amazing. So, Cancer, we're going to be looking at the big love energies and messages from now and until the end of the year. So it doesn't matter what the situation is with you at the moment, with you and your person. We're going to be looking at the big love energies. So first, we're going to start with the oracle messages from the romantic fairy. So let's have a look first. What is it that we need to know? And of course, Cancer, remember, take what resonates with you and what doesn't, just leave it behind. Okay, one. Seeing this card jumping out. Okay. We have love language, acts of service. Action speaks louder than words, signs and clues. The universe is talking to you. Excellent. So those are your cards, Cancer. Let's have a look at the tarot now. Using the light seers, where we're going to be looking at the big love energies and of course the heads up messages, anything that you need to know from now and until the end of the year. Okay. Behind the deck, because we are currently still in the month of May, the energy behind the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Star, and also the Six of Swords. So the Eight of Pentacles is working really, really hard on not just love, but also your career. So some of you may be very ambitious too, that want to accomplish something, that you're working very hard, but you also don't forget about your relationship. You contribute. You have a lot of wishes when it comes to love, but you're also moving away from turbulent times and into calmer waters. So if things have been difficult lately, we're moving away from that. So this represents June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Okay. Hierophant. That is the card. Commitment to the Hanged Man. Okay. Just want to split the deck in the middle. What do we get? Seven of Cups, choices and options. Thinking about, this is interesting because with the Seven of Cups, you're considering your choices and your options. And you're thinking about the Seven of Pentacles, but also the Ten of Swords. It's like you almost question, is this relationship really, really worth it? Or is this person going to backstab me? The High Priestess. So the High Priestess representing June it's also a card of inaction. This card is telling you you don't have to take major steps or do anything drastic here. But this card is also telling you, Cancer, to take your time. Don't be impulsive. Let things unfold on their own. Really pay attention to your intuition. Things will be revealed to you. And it's also, this is telling you, whoever you are dealing with, proceed with caution. Now, when I say that, I don't want you to be afraid or anything, but how well do you know your person? How well do you know them? Six of Pentacles is a very generous offer. It's about equal give and take here. We see two hands exchanging pentacles here. So it's about, again, input. Everyone's contributing. Everyone is working together here. So again, Cancer, I almost feel like you and your person definitely do work well. Both are generous with each other, both contribute, both of you just are very, very present. Okay, look at this, the Knight of Cups here. So the Knight of Cups, we have one of the Fab Fours here, which is offers and changes here. So there definitely is someone here showing you something. It's like they're offering you something here, Cancer. So definitely for August, we're just going to see lots of changes now for August. Your person offering you something, saying something, there's some sort of change, big change coming up here for August. Ace of Swords. Looks like whatever change is coming, you're going to go ahead with it, Cancer, with the Ace of Swords. That's mental clarity. It's when we are breaking through any confusion, any ambiguity, and we're going for it straight away because it just feels so right. It feels amazing. So again, think of this card, complete mental clarity. I almost feel like the High Priestess is very, very highly related to the signs and clues. I want to go back to this card. I'm also still going to say, pay attention to the signs and the clues. Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles is the card of rejection, being left out in the cold. So we go through a bit of a challenge here, especially for October. So there could be disagreements, differences of opinions. It could be we're just not getting along here with the Five of Pentacles. So this can show a challenge, and yeah, I think there was definitely a reason why, and especially when I was feeling the High Priestess, to really pay attention to your intuition here. Okay, Nine of Wands. So October is definitely going to be rolling over to November. So we're feeling defensive, a little bit on guard here. Because if you look at this person, what are they doing? All the wands are up. So we have our walls up where we're feeling quite defensive, quite on guard here. It's like almost you don't trust this situation, Cancer. December, we finish with you, Cancer, with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, notice the position of the hands. It's about setting boundaries, not compromising your values here. But the Queen of Cups takes care of herself. So very, very important, Cancer, that you don't lose sight of yourself here, that you do take care of yourself. But at the same time, you also don't put up with any BS. You set strong boundaries, values here, and you don't compromise them here. So yes, there could be signs and clues that you may need to pay attention to, that you may need to address. Action speaks louder than words. There could be issues with broken promises here where we're feeling quite upset because someone promises something and they don't see through to it. Okay. However, though, let's clarify. Let's understand this situation even further. The High Priestess. Use your intuition when it comes to love. The person you are dealing with here, what is your intuition saying? It's going to really tap into your unconscious mind and the subconscious mind, especially for June. Do not ignore it. Listen to it. There's going to be signs everywhere. Very important. So even your person may reveal something. They may say something to you. Just listen, because your intuition is definitely going to be helping you. The Six of Pentacles, we also have the Nine of Pentacles. Excellent. So again, July will be a very good month because I see you also surrounded by luxury here, Cancer. It's when, again, we can buy things we can afford. We're kind of like rewarding ourselves. And seriously, why not? Nine of Pentacles is just when we're feeling very comfortable in our skin. We're feeling comfortable surrounded by materialistic objects. Now, you have to remember the Nine of Pentacles is not saying that you are materialistic. There's a big difference. No, it's just saying that you are enjoying the finer good things of life. That's all it is. And it can be something simple as getting your nails done, as an example, because there's money coming in. There's a strong foundation between you and your person. The Knight of Cups, we also have the Queen of Swords. So there's going to be a very important conversation for August. Because that's what the Queen of Swords does. The Queen of Swords, they're very good communicators, with the difference that the Queen of Swords there's something logical, something important coming through. Also with the Nine of Swords too. So the Nine of Swords can show perhaps there's a bit of stress here. There could be a bit of anxiety happening here, what this person is bringing. Just remember though, with the Queen of Swords, it's kind of like telling you, Cancer, look at the situation more with logic than with your emotions here. Because the Nine of Swords can also show fears. It can show worries too. Ace of Swords, Ten of Wands. So we're getting quite a bit of heavy cards. So these cards are definitely linked together here. The Ace of Swords, even though we have mental clarity, and I feel like Cancer, especially with the Ten of Wands, you want to do everything. It's very important that you do slow down here. Just slow down, because with the Ten of Wands, it can show that you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders here. But don't worry, you also have the World. That's going to end. It's going to be temporary. Whatever challenge that you and your person are facing here, you have the World. So again, the World is showing that it's going to be temporary. However, though, we do have the Five of Pentacles here. We have the Star. Okay. What else? Also the King of Swords. Okay. Double Aquarius energy here. And we have both divine couple that have come out here. The King and also the Queen of Swords. So what I'm feeling is happening here sometimes. Cancer, sometimes I feel like even your person can say things that can be a bit hurtful. They don't mean it, because we have the Star. They still have a lot of wishes and love for this relationship. They believe in this relationship. It's just that sometimes they may have words and they may say things that can be quite hurtful. You have to remember that the King of Swords can have the acid tongue, where they say things without realizing. They don't realize how hurtful words can be. That's all it is. So, but with the Star though, it is showing that, especially with the Star, that they still believe in this relationship. Even though we can have moments where we're feeling very hurt with the Five of Pentacles, we're feeling quite rejected by our person, we still have the Star. So we can't lose sight of this relationship. Not at all. So what is it that you are defensive about? The Seven of Swords and also the Two of Cups. Again, you're defensive because of the Seven of Swords. It's almost you feel like, well, I can't trust my person. I feel like they say one thing, they do another thing. It's almost they promise you something, they never go through with it. So again, I can see why perhaps Cancer, you're quite defensive regarding your person. With the Two of Cups, it's almost you can't trust them. This is why we have a very defensive attitude. Also because of the way we've been treated too with the Five of Pentacles. And you have to remember, Cancer, these cards, of course, it's representing October and November. It's giving you a heads up. So you can stop this in its tracks. If our person starts to be very hurtful with our words, you can stop it right there and don't allow it to go any further. because this is why you have the Queen of Cups. Look at this. The 9 of Wands has come out twice now. Again, you have your walls up, being very defensive. You'll probably have a very, very good reason why, Cancer, why you have your walls up, why you're quite defensive and guarded with your person. Let's see what else. 4 of Swords. So what's the 4 of Swords? Cancer, you need time to heal. You need time to rest. The 3 of Wands. So what's the 3 of Wands? I feel that, Cancer, whatever challenges that you do go through with your person, you need also time to heal. I'm not saying that this is going to be a breakup, that it's over. No, I'm not seeing that. I do feel that you're quite defensive with your person. And with the 3 of Wands, it shows that you need time to heal, especially with the 4 of Swords. And with the 3 of Wands, with time and with patience, you will be ready to move forward then with your person. Because the 3 of Wands is a card of exploration. You know, leaving the past behind, going through to the next step. So there is definitely moments. There's going to be improvement. 4 of Pentacles. Again, I always feel like you don't trust your person with money too. There could be issues because remember also the 5 of Pentacles shows that the money is hemorrhaging somewhere. Money is being lost somewhere. Either your person is doing very bad investments or they have a gambling issue. But again, 4 of Pentacles is when we are afraid of losing money. We also finish with the Ace of Wands. So again, the Ace of Wands is that motivation to now step up, to do something about it. I feel, Cancer, that you may feel a little bit betrayal from your person, that you cannot trust them, but somehow you will find that motivation because you still love them. There's still that fire that's burning within you, Cancer, that you still love your person. And I feel what's happening here, that you're going to find that motivation to somehow find the solution with all of this, to be able to move past the issues. So again, this is probably why we have the 9 of Swords here, where we're feeling very scared, feeling very, very stressed. There's something that your person is keeping from you with the 7 of Swords, where they're not being truthful about something. This is why, Cancer, even right now, with the High Priestess, use your intuition. It's very important that you pay attention to the signs. Is your person acting weird? Is there a bit of sus behavior? You know, I feel like almost we need to do a little bit of digging, even though things are great too. So try not to be too swayed by gifts and stuff, because I feel like there's something going on with your person. However, though, we do have the Star. This also means washing away the negativity, letting negativity flow out, letting it go. This can definitely work out, but it's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of patience here, Cancer. So, like I said, very, very important that you do build strong boundaries and values here with the Queen of Cups. You got to remember, with the Queen of Cups, there are things that she just does not tolerate. The Queen of Cups says, whoa, no, I'm not going to allow that to happen. No, not at all. So remember the Ace of Wands. Feel motivated to step up now, to do the things that you know you have to do. Cancer, I'm telling you right now, you're not the issue here. There's something going on with your person, whether it's a gambling issue, really bad investments. So I'm seeing Pentacles, I'm seeing Swords, I can see the 9 of Wands, that you're quite guarded with your person. And I feel like you have every right, and you're carrying a lot of responsibilities too with the 10 of Wands. So remember this reading, take in the guidance, take what resonates with you. And of course, Cancer, I do wish you the best. Have an amazing week, Cancer, and I'll see you at the next reading. Bye for now.